And so he said he would like to take a little time. So I think Professor Babu, please.
Nothing I
So please come.
I just take
You said you wanted to take a few minutes. And Professor CR Babu is a well-known ecologist, conservationist. Okay, you tell them who you are. Here's my
I won't talk much about the topic of today's conference, but I will first tell something about Dr. Savithri Singh and his contribution to the what you call development of this college. He is one of our outstanding students from the University of Delhi Department. And she worked very hard to come up to this stage. And I've seen her at different stages of her development for a period of how many years, I would say?
So 40. 40, more than 40. 48.
She worked sometime in the Department of Education, Government of NCT of Delhi, and wrote up, I think, a large number of books. And then subsequently, she joined CR College for some time. And then she worked all alone on what I want to say. What is great thing about her is she did everything on her own. She has, I think, as far as I'm concerned, she has no godfather. And then she also worked in our University Science Education Center. And she wanted to become director when I was the Pro-Vice Chancellor between 2000 and 2005 of the University of Delhi. But unfortunately, there are much senior candidates in the interview, and we could not make her what we call director of the our science center. And that still she has against me.
Yeah, I always say
it is not one individual who actually selected candidate. It is a committee. And whenever she meets me, and she first asks that you have not made director of the what is called our science center. But subsequently, we also did not make her as a principal. We know that she is a good material for principalship of the college, but during our tenure, we did not make her. But subsequently, I think during Deepak Panther's time, she has been made as a principal of this college. And what she has narrated to all of you today is something unique, I must tell you. When this college was first established, I know the first principal, Dr. Kukla, who was the then Dean of Students' Welfare, am I right?
Yes.
Kukla. And I visited this as a, what you call, the number of selection committee for appointment of somebody in the college. It was in shambles. It was never like a college, but just like a small school, high school, in one small building. There was nothing. And then subsequently, he did something, Kukla-san, but he did not bring huge amount of grants and some kind of what called systematic development of the college never took place. Then when we took over when we took over the administration of the University of Delhi, we appointed another very competent person, Dr. Pratibha Jolly. And she stayed for a couple of years. For a couple of years, and she started actually making this college into something good. But after that, Deepak Panther, after she left, and I think Deepak Panther made that Savithri Singh as the principal of this college. But I must tell you, it is a single-handedness with cooperation from all the teachers and students, she made this college one of our best colleges in the University of Kerala. It is hard work, sheer hard work, and the ability to, what you call, bring all the teachers and students together and then make this college. As far as I have been in the university for more than 40 years, but I never had any complaint from this college. On the other hand, we used to get, even now, I used to hear a lot of complaints from the other colleges, both from the students and the teachers. In that way, this college is very unique, and now this is one of our best science colleges. And I'm not sure what about the social sciences, whether we have, they don't have social sciences, but it's one of the best colleges. I've seen all these labs and the instruments, and I think what she has given today in her talk is something everyone should actually feel, that we should have more principles like that Savithri Singh, so that our education will be what we call move much faster to a stage where our students will be benefited and our country also will be benefited. Now, I understand she's going to retire what we call
this month.
In this month from this college, but I think the college, you live, our signatures are found in everywhere in this college, and the next person will hopefully follow the path shown by that Savithri Singh to make this college as one of the best colleges, not only in the University of Delhi, in the entire country. And now that Savithri Singh, this is not a hand itself for you.
No,
and if you happen to get a chance of what you call entering into some university system, whether it is a private or is a government, I hope you will be able to get university also to the same status as you did it for this college. And I wish you a very long, happy, prosperous post-retirement career. Post-retirement career. And I just want to tell you about this conclave. Just I'll take 1 minute. I will not take it. I am a little bit radical in my thinking, and I'm also radical in doing things on the ground. What we need is a revolutionary change in our higher education. If I look at it in a broad way, what the present education system that we are following, I think will not be able to meet the what we call future requirements of the society, at the national level as well as the global level. Now, I would tell you, everything is working in a reverse way today in the entire world. What do you mean by reverse? You look at our genetics, I think, my here, and the scientists used to break their heads to study the phenotype and then derive information on genetics. It's a very hard case. And same time, they chew some results. But today, we have a reverse genetics. What is that? We will first study the genetics and then talk about the phenotype. That is what we are doing, and that is very rapid. And it has brought about a revolutionary change in the medical sciences and many other sciences. Similarly, in all other areas, the modern science and technology is such that instead of breaking our head from one side and then trying to see, we develop the other side, the reverse way may be much better. Now, with the communication system that we have and with the what we call facility that we have, I think the teachers should stop teaching let the student first prepare himself, come to the classroom, and then interact with the teacher, and the teacher simply act as a mentor. And that kind of education probably would enable our students to have a creative thinking. At present, there is no creative thinking. I'm sorry, I am criticizing that, but I also did it. When I taught, I also did not create any creative teaching in my classroom. But today I see we need a creative teaching, and that creative teaching comes only if the student comes prepared by himself or herself to the classroom and interact with the teacher concerned, and the teacher would simply act as a mentor and say, this is what you should, and this is the way you should go further up. And that kind of revolutionary change probably will make our higher education meaningful and also timely for making it compatible with our rapid social changes. Our social change is very, very, very rapid, and we are unable to, our education is unable to meet. So with this brief, talk, I wish that this conclave would come with some good recommendations so that it may go to to the UGC to implement it. But UGC also might be might not be in a position to bring a change. I had a little bit discussion with Kasturangan, who is the chairman of the higher education. He is also lost. He has also lost, and I'm not sure when he is going to submit his final report. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Just for those people who do not know, Professor CR Babu was Pro-Vice Chancellor of the University from 2000 to 2005.
Passionate your words about ma'am and about the education system. I hope we are able to follow as long as we can. Now, may I request, but we are very eager to hear from you what the University Grant Commission has done.
Thank you. I really don't know what to say, but after listening to Principal Savitri's presentation and the progress of college which happened during the last 15 years, is an exemplary. And I must thank Shashi for insisting me to come here. And this was not easy to come here today, quite frankly. I am new to Delhi. I am here at UGC just about a month. Before that, I was at University of Pune as Professor of Health Sciences. And Shashi mentioned that this will be a good opportunity to see and interact with Delhi faculty. And that's what my intent was today. If I would have been in Pune, and if I would have seen this presentation from any of the Pune principal, and if I would have been a judge for selecting the best principal in our university, which has 800 colleges. Our university has 800 affiliated colleges. I would have selected Principal Guy. And also I would have selected Acharya Narendra. Of course, this doesn't undermine because I have not seen many of the colleges, but that's why I am comparing this with Pune College. I know Delhi is very rich in many of such initiatives. I am not going to talk about what UGC is doing because I know what is public perception of UGC and which I used to carry just a month ago. I was a big critic myself, and I don't know how many of you have read our papers published in Current Science that criticize UGC list of journals. That even today led to removal of over 4,000 journals which were dubious in the list. And that work now I have taken on priority after coming to UGC. What I liked, Principal Savithri, from your presentation most is 90% of her time was dedicated to students. What she talked about was about students. And I think we missed that portion in higher education. Our system has become too teacher-centric. Our curricula are based on not what students want or what community feels or what are the real needs, but they are really based on teachers need to teach. I keep that in my board of studies because I am able to teach that. I don't want to include something because I may need to learn something, I may need to do some more efforts. And this is in general I am talking. And this has been a major problem. So your presentation talking about starting from students 8 to your training to para students, that was phenomenal. The whole sequence which you presented, to empower students, to make them more sensitive, was phenomenal. And I have gained substantially today for several reasons I am telling you. First, UGC has a mandate which we call it as quality mandate, which has 10 points. I don't know how many of you have seen that, but it's on the UGC website. And my mandate for UGC is mainly students. I prefer or volunteer to spend more time on. One is UGC quality mandate, and second is strengthening research culture. These are the two mandates I have volunteered to take. So in this mandate, the first point of 10-point program is student internship. And why I said that I am benefited, because I today got a clue how to do it. And Principal Savithri be prepared for spending more time on this. And not only you. I am so happy, informal discussions were going on in the room, and I met a couple of the teachers and principals and educationists from this region. And what I could sense and we could hear, this is a very selective, committed, passionate crowd. And I want you to get connected, because ultimately what is UGC? UGC is conglomeration of 40,000 plus colleges and maybe 700 universities. What is UGC? If they become good, UGC will become good. There is no other way to bring any change in the UGC. I would request both Shashi and Professor Savithri to share with me list of these participants with their contacts and maybe just a paragraph about them. Because I would like to warn all of you that I will be demanding on your time. Because this is a joint activity. Whether chairman UGC, vice chairman UGC or whoever, it's not one person. All of us, all good people, or well-meaning people, or passionate people need to get together, get connected and address this challenge. And that's why I said that I was benefited today after coming here. And not to boast anything, but just to tell you that how routinely things happen. My office was not very comfortable, because this is, by the way, my first program after joining UGC in any of the college, or for that matter any of the universities. I had declined today morning. I declined 12th invitation to give convocation address in the universities. I said that overnight I cannot become such elite and such a great thinker who can give convocation addresses in big universities. I will have to learn that. I will have to work for it. Today I am just a professor, I am just a researcher, and I am just a person who is genuinely interested to bring some changes in Indian higher education to improve its quality. And he said, it's a college you are going, and my driver today, he said that 20 years I am working in university, I had never come in this area. He has been driver for so many different chairmen, vice chairmen, secretaries, all over. And that's why I wanted to thank especially you, Shashi. You made me do this, and I totally, completely trust Shashi for his commitment. So I said that Shashi is saying, followed by such a consistent perseverance from Principal Savithri, I said I must change my whole plans and I must come here to be with you. I would have loved to come for more time, but today I am not able to spend that much. But I think this is just the beginning, and I would like to interact with each one of you on different occasions, and I am sure we will find those occasions to do so. I wish Principal Gayatri, Savithri. Gayatri is my daughter's name, so there is phonetic similarity in those names. So I just explain that. Principal Savithri, I wish you all the best, and I commend your work and the kind of excellence you have created, the innovation which you have brought in. It's kind of a model college actually, and we would like to take advantage of your experience in several experimentations that is going on currently at the government level. And I also would like to extend my greetings to the entire staff of this college, which has been a part of this big revolution. And I'm very sure, I don't think this, I must talk to our NAC director and find out what has happened. I don't frankly agree with the NAC score which is written there. You know, I think it should have been much higher. Thank you.
Thank you so much.